And hello there folks, RJB here from RJB TV with the video I said I would make a couple days ago, but which I ended up recording only just today. Yeah, that's a sad story. But let's ignore that because we have some amazing players lined up. Actually, we have the very best players in the world lined up to bring us game number 3 between Team Brain and Team Bisu. We have on Team Bisu, Jaedong, the most accomplished Zerg player in StarCraft history. Then we have Bisu, here on the White Protoss, the most accomplished Protoss player in StarCraft history, joined by Gensay, an amazing fastest map, Bisu, an amazing fastest map player, one of the very best. Then on Team Brain, we have none other than Brain, here on the magenta pink Protoss, joined by Soulkey, who has won a championship in StarCraft 2 and in Brood War. So 2 different StarCraft games, he's won a title. Highly impressive, highly accomplished. Then Shuttle here on the middle right has also won, I think, 1 or 2, maybe 3 championships. So we have a lot of champions in this game. A lot of champions. Some of them champion a couple more often than others. But overall, they have a lot of championships combined. I don't think you can have more championships combined than this. Maybe if you throw in Flash or someone else, maybe you can. But this is, I think, in 2023, this is as good as it can possibly get. The most championships combined in one single game. Jaedong, Bisu, and Gensay against Shuttle, Soulkey, and Brain. Oh, I'm excited about this one. We already have 2 games that went to Team Brain. Can Team Bisu make a comeback here in game number 3 and get themselves a win, their very first win on the board? So we have Shuttle here going for 4 gateways again, and it has backfired before because with 4 gateways you do have more zealots on the map, but you do not have proper probe protection, which will force you to pull those zealots back to your probes more often than not. But even though he always goes for 4 gateways, it has never actually resulted in his team losing. But it has resulted in him taking a lot of damage. Corner spawn Zerg goes for hatchery, pool hatchery. Middle spawn Zerg here on the bottom middle. Soulkey goes for pool hatchery. Zerglings already out on the map. 7 drones. 8 drones there for Jaedong. So that's the benefit there for Jaedong. He has 1 more drone on the minerals, which should allow him to have a couple more minerals over time being added onto his bank. So Brain here getting met by Bisu. Gets a great surround. Wow, the blocking on that Zealot was great, but then he recognizes that the Zerglings are there to catch that Zealot, so I no longer have to chase that Zealot around. I can just go for the protection move, because Bisu might also try to attack Soulkey. So Brain there protects Soulkey and lets Soulkey protect him. It's a little bit of an exchange. You have my back, and I have yours. Here on the top side, we have Jaedong joining up forces with Gensay to catch a Zealot by Brain, while on the other map, we have Brain and Soulkey containing Bisu to stop Bisu from joining on the middle of the map to allow Shuttle to catch those Jaedong Zerglings. They're trying to catch those Jaedong Zerglings, but the Zealots there from Gensay are trying to prevent that from happening by walling off in between. Very, very good coordination between all these people. They know exactly what to do. Although now Shuttle there is allowing Jaedong to sneak up right behind, but we have Soulkey noticing that and immediately catching those Jaedong Zerglings. Jaedong losing a lot of Zerglings, more than Soulkey lost. Now we got an attack here up on Gensay. It was 1 cannon there in the back, 2 more cannons warping in. Zealots and probes are protecting the cannon to try and keep it alive, because keeping the cannon alive will allow him to survive. So we have Zealot there from Brain getting on top of the cannon. Gensay there with some sloppy micro. Gensay taking a lot of damage. He's losing a lot of probes. We got Bisu there coming in from the bottom with the Zerglings to try and kill all those Zealots from Shuttle. Gensay already lost 5 probes, but it will stop there. The bleeding will stop there. Actually, he might have lost 6 probes in total, maybe 7. Because I do see a difference compared to Brain of 8. 8 probes lost. Maybe 7. I'm not too sure. So yeah, in the end, they do clear out all the Zealots there. They were right here, but now the Zerglings from Soulkey are trying to finish the job, and they're doing a great job at killing as much as they can. You have Bisu there trying to keep Brain contained because Brain just lost a lot of units there attacking Gensay. That's the downside of going for these pretty much overextending attacks where you try to kill someone. Sometimes you lose so many units that you fall behind on the opponents. As you can see on the supply tab, we have Bisu with a small supply there over Brain, which is allowing him to push back Brain. And Gensay is still suffering. He's losing so many probes. Which means, of course, that the attack on him earlier was worth it. Gensay has been, I wouldn't say destroyed, but he's been punched and pummeled quite a bit. He's hurting, he's bleeding. He is very far behind on everyone else. He's crippled. Let's put it like that. He is crippled. And now they're trying to cripple Bisu's Zealot army on the middle, but Zealots from Gensay and Jaedong join up, which of course gives them an overpowering force. We have a supply lead, I believe, for Team Brain. Although we don't have a lot of Zerglings there for Soulkey, he was forced to more or less invest in defenses because he was at a threat of getting attacked just earlier. So yeah, Soulkey low on supply, Jaedong high on supply for a Zerg, but we have Gensay on very low supply and both Shuttle and Brain in the lead with their supply. Although Shuttle is behind on Bisu, the difference isn't that big. Oh, getting some good catches there. Catching Jaedong, they're being very proactive with the Zerglings, managing to find individual Zealots to kill with very sneaky moves. He's keeping those Zerglings on the top corner to try and sneak in on those cannons at some point, but there's now 4 cannons. It's probably not gonna work. He went for 8 gateways very early into the game. We have about 12 gateways there from Brain. Brain's supply is growing rapidly. He's got Zealot speed finished up. Very smart move. Bisu went for the Dragoons to try and hide behind the Zerglings, but I think that army from Brain might win this fight, although actually it's now turning around against him. It's hard to call this one. There's a lot of units here dying. A lot. Yeah, Brain loses the fight. He went in before getting level 1 attack, and the Dragoons hiding behind the Zerglings with level 1 attack already finished definitely turned that fight against Brain. Jaedong there still only on 5 drones. A lot of Zerglings are entering the middle of the map, trying to get us around there on Shuttle's Zealots to allow Gensay Zealots to flank from behind. We got Bisu there microing with his Dragoons, trying to get out of there, but it's a sticky situation. He's getting surrounded from all directions. He managed to find a way out of there. Zealots are coming in. Soulkey Zerglings, a couple Soulkey Zerglings are joining and catching the Dragoons from behind. But he did micro his way out of there with some great starter stepping. Supply is definitely in the lead, and oh, he reefer dropped Brain. I missed it, but he reefer dropped Brain. He's down to 11 probes. Brain was flying high, but his economy is now down in the dumps, down low. He is not feeling too great. Suddenly, even though Gensay got absolutely destroyed in the early game, this game is now looking very good for Bisu and his allies. Bisu is so far in the lead over everyone else, he's bullying them all into submission. Wrestling control over the entire map into his hands, and he's never planning on giving it back. Never ever, because we don't have drops from either Brain or Shuttle ready to go. All they have is production, and for production, they need more minerals. They need a lot of minerals. More Reavers arriving there inside of Brain space, killing the cannons. Great marker there on display from Bisu. Getting the Reaver close, it kills the cannon. He's going to try to hit those probes, although there's a lot of Zealots there around him, but he should be able to unload and shoot its load very soon. All he needs is 1 Scarab to hit, and the game is effectively over for Brain. Attack there from Bisu onto Soulkey while he's juggling his attention on 2 locations at the same time. Reaver unloads, gets a shot off. Great job. But here they go. They're ready to kill Soulkey. He has a lot of Sunkons though. And we have some Dragoons from Shuttle there assisting him in trying to stay alive. But oh boy, this is a powerful attack there from Team Bisu. All of their units are right here on the scene. Although we got a counterattack there from Gensay trying to sneak in on... Actually, Brain, a counterattack onto Gensay. Reaver scare. Oh, he hit more probes yet again. There's so much happening at the same time. Brain is trying to sneak up on Gensay, but can't quite. He's getting on top of the cannons. He can do it. Yes, he can. If only he had Dark Templars to join in. After he kills the detection, he could definitely kill Gensay once and for all. Although the situation not going as they planned, the fight here on the bottom side ended. Soulkey survived. Reaver arrives from Bisu right next to the probes, unloads, gonna shoot its load on top of the probes. Oh, great shot. Kills a lot of probes. Not sure how many, but he went down from about 35 down to 15. Another couple probes there do die to that Reaver unload. Ooh, yeah, the shuttle here from Bisu did go down. The Reaver goes down as well, but the damage has been done. Bisu is destroying... Actually... Gensay is Bisu's ally. Bisu killed his allies' probes. Again, it happened in the previous series as well, where Bisu killed Jaedong's drones, but now Bisu kills Gensay's probes, and Gensay is on his team. So actually, I was praising Bisu for the Reaver shot, but he actually ends up hurting his own team really badly by killing a lot of his allies' probes. So that didn't work out as planned, although now he's going to try to set things right by unloading Reavers on top of Shuttle, gets a shot off on those probes, but kills nothing at all. Well, actually kills 4, but 4 is not gonna do the trick. So yeah, Bisu there helping the enemy after helping his own team get into the lead, but then hurting his own team by accident with a Reaver. It happens not often, but it happened twice so far with Bisu. Maybe Bisu is doing it on purpose, maybe it is just an unlucky accident. So the juggling keeps on happening. We have a surround coming out from the entire Bisu team. On the entire Bisu team from Team Brain, and Team Brain there actually wins that fight. They might have a supply lead. Gensay is very low on supply, so is Brain, but Shuttle and Bisu have a lot of supply. Hard to call who is really winning this fight, because we have Soulkey with a lot of Hydralisks there. He managed to transition into Hydralisks, and Jaedong is doing the same thing. Jaedong has 38 drones. He has managed to out-drone Soulkey. Soulkey felt forced to go for Hydralisks faster with a smaller economy. Jaedong felt the freedom of going for more drones and then into Hydralisk. So bigger economy for Jaedong, which will help him in the long run. But all of the drone... Ooh, great shot there from the Reaver by Bisu again, displaying his dominance by completely killing everyone's economy. Even his own team's economy, as we saw earlier. Yeah, Brain is recovering. Is not looking great yet. You can't recover that quickly on a single Nexus, but he's definitely recovering. And Bisu there still sending out those Reaver drops. He got a second Nexus there on the top, so his probe count will skyrocket very soon. We have double Nexus there from Shuttle as well. So Shuttle and Bisu definitely very far in the lead. Shuttle with a supply lead actually. And Shuttle and Soulkey are dominating the middle, trying to do everything they can to get control back into their hands. They're trying to keep Jaedong from entering the middle, not quite succeeding because Jaedong does enter the middle, but they do succeed in going deep in on Gensay, who is not enjoying this very deep penetration into his base, because oh boy, this is going hard. Soulkey there in the middle of everything. We have Shuttle there, killing gateways. Gensay is desperately trying to protect the back by putting his zealots in between enemy units and the cannons, but not succeeding. There's simply too many enemy forces entering into this base. There are some Dark Templars there from Bisu though, trying to keep his ally alive, but the amount of Dark Templars will not be enough. Gensay is going to probably lose his Nexus. There's just way too many units. We got Jaedong joining in from the bottom, trying to clean up all those alien infestations of Zealots, Dragoons, and Dark Templars, trying to... Nexus goes down on the very last possible shot. It was very, very close. That Dark Templar from Shuttle did the trick. It's still alive on the top corner, moving out of vision. But now, after Team Brain just used all of their supply to effectively injure Gensay beyond a point of recovery, it of course means no supply. It means it's time for a counterattack. Bisu is now in the lead. Jaedong on 97 supply. He is big. Very, very big. So we see a counterattack from Team Bisu onto Soulkey, trying to do some damage, but not quite they are succeeding. They are pruning a lot of supply down, killing some drones. Most of the drones do make their escape. Reaver on the side trying to get in on there. We got the Hylisk from Jaedong getting on top of the Evo Chambers to stop the upgrades. Might even get and kill that Hylisk then. Although Brain does show up onto the scene to make sure that the Hylisk from Jaedong don't kill too much. And Soulkey does stay alive, but the supply is on 38. It's not great. It's not looking great. Big drop there, coming onto Shuttle. Shuttle's running his probe to safety. His Templars loading on the scene. He gets a really good storm off there. I think he killed about 30. I think he killed about 45 or 50. That was an amazing drop. Shuttle does have double Nexus, does have 1600 minerals, but his economy will take some time to recover. It's 2 probes per 14 seconds. That is gonna take quite a couple of minutes to recover from. And now again, we have Brain going for, well, Brain, Shuttle, and Soulkey actually going for an amazing push onto Gensay, who has been pretty much been the target for all of these big, massive attacks the entire game, and he's not going to survive this one. He's not going to be able to tell the tale of this one. He's pretty much out for the count. It's all going to come down to Jaedong and Bisu winning the game from here on out, because now it's a 2v3, but every single enemy is struggling with their economy because they are on 25 probes, 12 drones, and 36 probes. And Brain getting dropped right now, lost 2 probes. Luckily didn't lose too many. Great probe pool, pulled them all to safety, but Soulkey is dying. Supply lead for both Jaedong and Bisu is allowing them to completely overpower Soulkey, and his allies cannot provide that much help. I mean, yeah, they do show up. Shuttle did have a lot of units still remaining, but that attack really did a number on him. Lost his main, lost about 20 drones, lost a couple hatcheries, lost his army. Soulkey is not looking healthy. He's still in there, he's still in the game, but he's not looking that healthy. He's looking bruised and battered. Big attack there onto Bisu. Has cannons in the front. It's got High Templars joining the front as well to try and storm all those clumped up units in this pathway. This really is a very strong and overpowering force for Jaedong, trying to come in from behind with the lurkers. There is detection there from Shuttle, an observer there on the scene. You have an overlord there from Soulkey as well, so the lurkers will be somewhat effective, but not game-changing. And yeah, Bisu is getting overpowered here, but with both Brain and Shuttle having smaller economies than earlier, it will be difficult to replace all those Dragoons now marching in on Bisu. They're effectively just trying to do as much damage as they can. Observer from Shuttle went down, so that our Templars here in the mix from Bisu will easily clear this out. Zealots are getting us around, and we got Jaedong Hylisks coming in from behind as well. He's down 73 drones. He's managed to build himself up to an amazing economy. Look at his base. He's got a lair, he's got like 20 hatcheries, he's got double Evo, double Den, he's got a Queen's Nest as well for Hive at some point. Jaedong has grown huge. Jaedong might just be a completely unstoppable force at this point. He is snowballed into oblivion, and he might just overpower everyone at this point. 73 drones, 20 hatcheries. He is a force that is unstoppable, and there are no unmovable objects on Team Brain. There are no... Oh, drop there from Bisu again onto Brain. Probe shoots its load, kills a couple, but not the right probes. Only kills a couple on the gas, and the drop ends up not really hurting Brain too much. But it is a distraction. It is a distraction, and a distraction will definitely help Jaedong grow bigger, stronger, and overpower his enemies. Good drop there, kills a lot of probes, a lot of cannons, kills the Nexus as well. Shuttle is out for the count. He has no observer on the sea. He's building an observer, but it's not there yet. Tries to storm the lurker to death, but the lurker stays alive for a little too long. A couple more probes do go down, and now Bisu here is overpowering with a large supply. Is going in onto Soulkey, who has 2 Sunkens, 1 Hylisk, and 46 drones. 46 drones, but no army. Soulkey, I can tell you, is not enjoying this invasive behavior. They're not respecting his personal space. You can see it right here. They're invading on their personal space, and they're just ready to start a beatdown. Jaedong there with a maxed out supply. Hydralisk coming from pretty much just a long conga line entering on Shuttle's base, who earlier lost his economy pretty much entirely. Still has 34 pros, but their long distance mining is not looking great. It's just too many units barging in on his front door. Even Brain is on low supply, Shuttle's low supply, Soulkey is effectively dead and gone. Gensay is looking from afar there with his one single assimilator, enjoying getting carried by Bisu and Jaedong. Something that doesn't happen every day. It doesn't happen every day that you get the privilege of getting carried to a victory by Jaedong and Bisu, displaying amazing teamwork in a cross-map situation. A little drop there onto Brain. Brain calls GG, Shuttle calls GG. Bisu and Jaedong carry their team to their very first victory. Thank you for watching. That was game number 3. Hope you enjoyed that one. Very hectic, very chaotic. A lot of things happening all over the place, but oh boy, that was an absolutely great match. I enjoyed it, and I'm sure you did as well. And guess what? We have more games coming up in the next video. Because the score is 2-1, and this should be either a best of 7 or best of 5. I'm not too sure. I'm not sure. We'll find out. So thank you for watching. It was RGB for RJB TV, and I am signing out.